So y'all, I'm about to make a stuffed bacon wrapped meatloaf. So these are the first steps, okay y'all? And I'm going to do this in the simplest way, okay? You don't have to do it this way, but I'm just going to basically show you the basics, okay? So this is the very beginning of it. You just lay your bacon out across your pan, okay? And I'll be back to show y'all the rest. Okay y'all, so you can definitely do this in a bowl separately, but I'm just putting it all in here right now, y'all, because I do this all the time. So I just season it with the seasonings of choice that I have. And then I put some bell peppers and onions in it. And now I'm going to put 2 eggs. And then I'll come back and I'm going to mix it all up after the eggs. Then I'll come back and show y'all how I put the cheese in it, okay? All right. Okay, y'all, so the cheese is added. And this is all I used was this block of cheese that I got from Walmart. You can use Velveeta, whatever you want to use, y'all. And I just put it in there after mixing up my meatloaf and stuff. And I don't know if I told y'all that mixing it up right here was easier, but it's really not. You need to put it in a bowl if you can, but I'm just in a hurry. So now I'm just going to hide this cheese, and then I'm going to wrap it with the bacon, okay? And I'll show y'all what it looks like when I'm done. Okay, y'all, so this is what it's looking like. I had the cheese within the meat, all hidden in the meat. You might get some ooze out, but it's okay, y'all. And then I just wrapped it real good with the bacon, y'all. So now I'm going to put it in the oven. I'm going to put this on low because it's going to cook while I'm at church. I'm going to put it on 195. I will usually do 330 for about 2 hours. But I will show y'all what it looks like on 195. I should be back in about an hour, okay? But I will definitely let y'all know when I come back, okay? All right. So I just wrapped this up with some foil and put it on 195 in the oven for now. Okay, y'all, so I am back. I took this meatloaf out, and it is, I'm going to turn this off. I had it on 195, but I got to turn it up. So it is 12:32 now. Let's see what it's looking like, y'all. There we go, y'all. It's looking good. I'm just going to turn it up. Put it back in there. Put the foil on there. Put it back in there. And that's all she wrote. And I'm going to put it on 350. And then I'm just cooking some rice. A regular old boil in the bag rice with some sweet potatoes. And, you know, just season it however, however your family like it. And that's it, y'all. I will show y'all what it's looking. The meatloaf. Did I say roast earlier? I think I did. But I'll show y'all what the meatloaf looks like afterwards, okay? All right. I wanted to show y'all a better picture because I don't think I showed y'all good. But yeah, it's about to go back in the oven. So y'all, it is now 1:52. And as y'all know, I had to turn it up when I came from church. So it's been cooking for like an hour and a half on the 330 temperature, okay? So let's see what it's looking like. Whew. Trying to make sure I don't burn myself. Oh, look at there, look at there, look at there, baby. It is ready. And no, y'all, I don't put, what was I finna say? I don't put any tomato sauce on my meatloaf, y'all. I either put cream of mushroom, cream of chicken, or gravy. But I am finna broil this for 5 minutes. Maybe not that long, because I want the bacon crispy, okay? And I'm gonna watch it while I broil it, okay? All right, y'all. It's broiling now, y'all. So I'm gonna sit here and just watch it because I don't want it to burn, you know. I just need the bacon to get a little crispier. Y'all hear that bacon? It's broiling. Just to get it a little crispier, y'all. This ain't necessary. I just like my bacon crispier. Y'all, that seriously wasn't even a minute. Like, you have to really watch this. And it does pop. Be careful, y'all. It will pop on you. And I need to correct something. I'm not going to put the cream of chicken or gravy or nothing on top of it. I'm just going to have it to the side. Because I just really want the gravy for my rice. So, this don't need nothing. But yeah, y'all. Whenever I eat it, which will be later on tonight. I'm not going to eat it right now. I will let y'all know how it tastes. Alright, y'all. I forgot to tell y'all too, I'm finna get all this excess out of here. Like, I'm not even gonna keep that grease and stuff up in there. I'm finna get that out of there. So y'all, for the gravy, I'm just using the cream of chicken. And I got a little water up in here. So I'm gonna pour this in here. just like this. I'm gonna get a spoon and make sure I get it all out the can, y'all. And then I'm gonna stir it and put it in the microwave. And I'll show y'all what it looks like after it's all ready to be put on my rice and rice. All right, y'all. And there it is, y'all. Just like we like it. And then it's all warmed up and everything, and I just put it straight on my rice. And I'm not gonna put none on my meatloaf, I don't think, y'all. But if you wanted to, you can go right on the meatloaf. And that's all she wrote, y'all. A little easy gravy. I ain't gonna call it lazy gravy, but it's real easy. Because 9 times out of 10, y'all, I make the gravy with the onions and stuff like that. But this is something real easy to do quick. And it's still good. So here's the meal, y'all. The stuffed meatloaf wrapped in bacon with the move, baby, with the rice and gravy and the sweet potatoes. And I'm gonna go enjoy it. I've already tried it all, and it is very good. Okay, y'all. So I'm about to do smothered pork chops. This is seasoned, and before I forget, y'all, anytime you are cooking some type of meat and you can let it sit overnight, like marinating and stuff, you want to try to do that because that's how you get all your flavor in your meat and stuff like that. Okay, y'all? So that's just a little tip. So I finna smother these pork chops, and the first thing I have to do is fry them. So I got my grease on the fry. And then once they fried, you know, you're going to fry them the regular way in some flour and stuff like that. And then once they fry, I'll let y'all see what I do after that, okay? For the ones that don't know how to smother. And there's nothing wrong with that. It's just, you know, some people be learning. It's different ways to do it, but I'm going to show y'all my way of smothering, okay? So I'm going to fry these up, and then I'll show y'all what I'm going to do afterwards. And then I'm going to cook some green beans. And what I do with my green beans, y'all, is this is what this bacon is for. I'm going to fry up some bacon. I'm going to keep everything in there once the bacon is done. And I'm just going to pour the can of green beans in here. Now, I will usually add potatoes in here too sometime, you know, but I don't need it. The bacon is fine with the green beans. And it's fine if you don't have bacon. Just put the green beans in there. So I'm going to add some bell peppers and onions with this. And then I'll show y'all when I add the green beans, how I season it and stuff like that. But really, it's just salt and pepper. And that's it, y'all. We're going to have smothered pork chops and green beans. And then I already got some rice because normally when I smother my food, if I don't already have rice, I will add the rice in with the smothered. But I'll show y'all that step when I get to it. I just won't add the rice in there, okay? But yeah, so that's what we having tonight. And one of my daughters is hungry, so she's making us some hot dogs. But I'm going to show y'all the smothered pork chops. All right, y'all. So when I do something else, I'll bring y'all back on. Okay, y'all. So I have added the green beans to the bacon. I have seasoned it, and I just seasoned ours with salt and pepper. And I have added the pork chops to the grease. It's hot. You always want to make sure your grease is hot. It's time for me to flip it, matter of fact. And when I smother stuff, any kind of meat that I cook, I just cook it until it's done. You don't want it too hard or none of that. You just want it, take it out as soon as it gets done, okay? So I'm going to finish this, let the pork chops fry up. And that's all this got to do now is just get warm. And I'm going to add some sugar later on. And that'll be done. And now I'm going to show y'all once I'm done frying all of these. I think I got 3 more to fry. I'll show y'all how I smother it, okay? All right. Now, do y'all see how it's like a little hump? You can see it better before I turn it over. That little hump right there, that's all I do is cut it to make it go flat, y'all, okay? So I'm just going to take my little knife right here, and I'm just going to split this in half. I can't do it on camera right now because I'm holding my thing. But I'll show y'all a little clip once I cut it, okay? You know, so it'll cook like it's supposed to. Okay, y'all. So these pork chops are done. This one going to be for my daughter because she wanted just a pork chop sandwich with ketchup and bread. But all the rest of them going to go into smothering unless somebody else come and say they want something. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to drain this grease. And then I'm going to show y'all how, because you see them little crumbs up in there, you want to try to keep that in there because that's going to help make the gravy, okay? Because that's what smothering is, y'all. It's like it makes a gravy. So let me drain this, and then I'm going to add some peppers in here to saute it. And then I'll add my pork chops back in there. And then I'll add some water. And I'll show y'all that, okay? Okay, y'all. So here we go. So that's all that I have left up in here, okay? Now let me turn my heat. I got it turned down, right? And this right here, now I would usually just cut up some onions, y'all, but I'm just trying to do this fast today. It don't matter to me. I have the frozen onions and bell peppers, or I cut up my own. It don't matter. So I'm just gonna mix this all up, y'all, and you gonna start smell. It's gonna smell good, y'all. Try to get all this off the side over here, and just get everything up in the pot, y'all. Oh, I already smell it, y'all. And you just want to saute this for about 5 minutes. Or, you know, however long it takes for you to just, you know, to get it how you like it. How your family eat it. Because it ain't doing nothing but getting the peppers and bell peppers soft. You know? Okay, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to add the pork chops in here. Now, normally I would cut them off the bone, but I'm not going to do that because I have to hurry up and go get my daughter. You know, just to make more room. And then also, y'all, we like to get that little last bit of meat off the bone because that's where all the seasoning be. But I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to put them straight in here, okay? So I will show y'all once I add the water, okay? Okay, y'all, so I got the meat in there now. So now I'm going to take a cup of cold water. And you want, now why it's got to be cold, I don't know. Now, usually, before I started watching my blood pressure, before I added this water, I would season it again. Just a little bit. Because once you add this water, it's going to lose a little bit of the seasoning, okay? So you can season it, or you can wait till after it's smothered all together and then add some more seasoning. You just want to season it to your taste, okay? So I added the water, and normally I would say add enough water just to cover the meat, but I'm not going to do that. I think, like in this size pan that I have, y'all, I don't even know what size it is, but you want enough water just before the meat is covered, okay? So I don't know if that's a cup and a half, or whatever, but you will see, okay? And I think I'm gonna cut this one off the bone so I could make them all lay flat. But anyway, I'll show y'all after that, okay? But you just want enough water, because the water is gonna make your gravy. Like all this flour and stuff, that's what makes the gravy, and that's why it's called smothered, okay? But let me cut some of this meat off the bone, and I'll show y'all what it look like, okay? Okay, y'all, so this is what it's looking like. I done cut some of the, I took out one of the bones, and I just added some pepper. The reason why I wouldn't tell you to add any salt or anything that's going to make it salty, like seasoned salt, or, you know, any kind of seasoning that's got salt in it, because, you know, you just don't want it to be too salty once it start cooking down and making the gravy. The pepper ain't going to do nothing but give it a good taste, in my opinion. So what I'm going to do now is let this, I got it on low, like I told y'all. I'm going to stir it around a little bit because I added the pepper on top. And I'm going to put this top on it. And I'm just going to let it simmer. And it'll be done once it's tender enough for you. Now, right as it get tender enough for you, that's when I would have added my instant rice, like the boil in the bag rice. I open up that bag. Excuse me, I got to sneeze, but that pepper, y'all, I'm sorry. So normally if I was adding that ball in the bag rice, I would open up the bag and just put the rice all around it. Now, when you add the rice to this, you may want to add a little bit more water, you know, so that rice can cook. Because it's going to take like 10 minutes for that rice to actually, you know, cook and get soft and stuff. But I'm not doing that, so I'm not trying to add a whole bunch of more water. So I'm just going to let this sit. And I'm going to let mine sit for 15 minutes because I got to go get my daughter. And then I'll see what it's looking like right before I go get her so y'all can see, okay? All right, y'all. Okay, y'all, so it's on low cooking. And sorry, y'all, this has been 30 minutes, not 15. I forgot to record before I left. But yeah, so it's doing good. And like I say, you just cook it until you like the texture of it, you know? I'm going to try to cook it because the longer it cooks, the thicker that gravy gets, okay? But it's done. You're just trying to make your gravy right now. All right, y'all. So when it's done, I will show y'all the finished product. Okay, y'all. So I have turned up my burner so the gravy can start getting thick. And it's going to get thick, y'all. You just got to make sure it doesn't stick. You got to make sure the meat don't stick to the pan, y'all, and it's not sticking. So it's looking like you probably want to cook this for like 45 minutes to an hour. How I like it, because I like that thick gravy, as they used to say, that 40 weight. Tell me down below if y'all know about that 40 weight. But yeah, so long as your meat don't stick, just come back up here, check it every once in a while. It's all good. You'll just turn it off whenever you get the consistency of the gravy that you want. All right, y'all. That's it. So y'all, these are the smothered pork chops. I'm just eating mine with leftovers and the green beans. This is some chicken stuffing that I cooked a while back. The gravy on the chicken, on the stuffing, if you can see. I tried it and it's really good. Okay, y'all, so I'm about to make some good old hamburgers, y'all. And I'm going to have a lettuce wrap burger, so I'll show y'all that at the end, okay? And if you don't know what a lettuce wrap burger is, it's just without the bread. It is so good, y'all. I used to be like, I don't want that, but it is good. Believe me. Oh, I forgot my jalapenos. But anyway, this is everything I need for my burgers. It's just your seasonings of choice. I'm going to add some onions and bell peppers and stuff. Some breadcrumbs. And the only thing I forgot to put in here was some jalapenos. Add all that together, y'all. And it's going to be some burgers out of this world. I'm telling y'all. The breadcrumbs is what makes it moist. It really does. It's just so good. It's just unbelievable. If you never had a burger with breadcrumbs, y'all, please try this. It is so good. So you just need your seasonings of choice. Onions, bell peppers, and jalapenos. If you don't mind it being, really don't even be hot, but it's going to add a little heat. And then the breadcrumbs. Okay, so I'll show y'all when this is all mixed up, okay? All right. Okay, y'all, so there we have it. Everything is all mixed up. And I forgot to tell y'all that with the amounts, where this is like 2 pounds of ground meat, y'all. So I added like a cup of breadcrumbs, okay? And the rest of the seasoning is up to you. Just a few peppers and onions and bell peppers, you know, whatever you like. And so I got my skillet heating up, and I'm just going to make the hamburgers, you know, flip them steady. And then as soon as it get done, I will show y'all what the patties look like, okay? And I will be taking ours out in another 2 or 3 minutes, y'all. As soon as I flip it again, because I still see some red right there. So I'm going to let this sit for like another minute. And then I'm going to flip it, and then it'll sit for another about 2 or 3 minutes. And that should be ready to go. Okay, y'all, so this is what the first batch looked like. And then I'm cooking the last batch. And that's it, y'all. Good homemade burgers. Can't go wrong with that. So y'all, this is what it's looking like. So I got the patty on here with some cheese and tomato, and then it'll be closed into the lettuce, and then the lettuce will be on the, you know, this is a lettuce wrap. And I'm just gonna add some ketchup and barbecue sauce. I was gonna put some bacon on here, but I don't have time to cook it because I gotta go to a game. But yeah, that's it. And I would normally have onions on it, but it's already onions in the patty, so it's all good. I'm probably gonna eat this with some barbecue chips and call it a night after the game. Y'all, it is 1 o'clock. Yes. And we just get out of church and went to the store real quick. And my husband is going to grill, barbecue. I don't know. I'll show y'all these thighs. And I don't know what I'm going to fix with it yet, but we shall see. All right, y'all. I hope y'all having a fabulous Sunday. So, y'all, I'm about to make some muffins. Well, we got some blueberry cheesecake and some strawberry cheesecake. So my sister and my nephews and niece about to come over here. So I'm just throwing together some stuff. And this is a very easy recipe that's really good. That's all it need is milk. But I don't use milk in mine. I just use this. I put vanilla extract in mine and sour cream. I don't got that much sour cream, so we'll see. I might end up using milk. We'll see. But anyway, so yeah, it's something real simple that's good. A little simple dessert. But anyway, I'll show y'all what they look like when it's done. Oh, baby, it smells so good. Y'all, my husband out here barbecue. What is it called? What's this called?
This ain't no barbecue. This grilling it.
Grilling it? Oh.
Yeah.
You got to watch that fire, though.
Yeah.
Y'all, look at this. It got a Nike on the side. Get back. Leave my phone alone.
Built that at work.
Yeah, how long you had this?
Shit. I don't know. About 10, 12 years.
Oh, okay. I gotta go in the house, baby. This is too much. And there they are, y'all. Something so easy to make, so good. Strawberry cheesecake muffins and blueberry cheesecake muffins. And then I got these right here cooling. And my daughter's already done got some out of here, y'all. Yes, indeed. They are so good. And these are found at HEB. This is where I got mine from. But I think I seen them in Walmart. So here's the food, y'all. The chicken is done. And we just got some pork and beans and some of this macaroni. Here's what it is, y'all. My husband says it's real good. I'm fasting right now, so I'll try it later. But it looks and smells good. And that's it. That's what we're going to have for Sunday dinner. Hey beauties. So I am sauteing some peppers and some onions because I'm going to try my hand at these Arandino mixed fajita tacos that we've been getting from this Mexican restaurant. Now I've made these before, but I don't think I had them with the refried beans or the Spanish rice. So what I'm doing, I'm just sauteing the bell peppers and onions, and then I'm going to add my beef fajita meat, which I have used this before. Y'all probably seen it on my channel. And then I'm going to add the shrimp, and then I cooked some breast last night, and I saved my broth so I could use it. So as soon as I start doing something else, you know, getting this all mixed together, I'll show y'all what it looks like, okay? Cutting up my chicken breast, y'all, and I just burnt my hand, touched this hot pot. Oh my goodness. My husband, he be telling me we should get rid of this pan, but I love my pan. I ain't getting rid of it. But I just touched the child and burnt myself right down my palm. But anyway, y'all, I just wanted to show y'all the next process. So I'm just adding the meats. And I'm going to do, since everything is pretty much cooked, where everything is cooked, it's just warming up and stuff like that, I'm going to add my shrimp last because y'all know it don't take long for shrimp. And that's going to be it. I'm going to add some broth. And I might do either a gravy or a cream of chicken or... No, I'm not going to do the cream of mushroom. But anyway, whatever I do, I'll let y'all know, okay? All right. So, y'all, I'm about to cook the tortillas. Yes, I warm them up. And I just add some vegetable oil, spray oil, whatever. Some seasoning. And then I just put the tortillas in there, flip them a couple of times, and that's it. And we have the Spanish rice, the refried beans, and the finished 3-meat fajita meat, Arandino style. And I forgot to tell y'all too, I add a little broth in there. And that's it. And I'm probably going to do it just one time for all the tortillas. I'm probably going to make like 5 tortillas right now. And that should be enough. This should be enough to do those. But if not, I'll tell y'all across the screen. So here's what everything's looking like. I'm frying up some tortillas. I got the Spanish rice cooked, some refried beans. There goes some tortillas already cooked. And then, of course, the main thing. And I didn't add nothing, y'all, but the broth. I didn't add no seasonings or none of that because my chicken and stuff was already seasoned. And I'm going to get seasoning in the tortilla. I showed y'all how I season it. And then also in the Spanish rice. So that's it. And then I'm just going to add sour cream, guacamole, and, you know, whatever else you want to add to it. The only thing that I forgot was my cilantro. So don't forget to add your cilantro in here, y'all, because I forgot mine. And that's it.